So for this topic, we want to write the equation of a line, and we are given 2 points. But if you're going to write the equation of a line, your thought should be, I need to find an m and a b. So I'm going to find the slope and I'm going to find the y-intercept. Starting off finding the slope, we're going to subtract the y-coordinates over the x's. So I can either do -4 minus 6 over 3 minus a -1, or I can do 6 minus a -4 over a -1 minus 3. You'll get the same answer either way. Just whatever point you start with, continue with that. So here, notice I have 6 was a y, -4 was the other y. And since I started with this point, I needed to start with this point again. So I have -1 and then 3. So minus minus is a plus, so I have 6 plus 4, which is going to be 10. And -1 and -3. -4, nice. And then I could simplify just a little bit. They're both even. So if I divide both of those by 2, it's going to be 5 over 2. A negative on a fraction can go at the top, the bottom, or out to the side. It doesn't matter. I just put it out to the side. So far I know that the slope is -5 over 2. Now that I've found the slope, I need to find the b value. And you're just going to substitute something in for y, for m, and for x, and then you'll be able to solve for b. We just found the m. The m is -5 over 2, so I'm going to replace the m with -5 over 2. And then the x and the y, I have a couple of options. You could use 3 and -4 for your x and your y, or you could use -1 and 6 for your x and your y. For no particular reason, I went with 3 comma -4. It was a 3 and the -4, but I could have used -1 and 6. Okay, so the m is -5 over 2, the x is 3, the y is -4. When you multiply fractions, you just multiply straight across. So that 3 is over 1. So 5 times 3 is 15, and 2 times 1 is 2. And it's negative times positive, so it's negative. So I have -15 over 2. Anytime I have an equation that has a fraction in it, I just want to get rid of the fractions right away. And to do that, you always multiply by the denominator. And the denominator here is 2. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So 2 times -4 is going to give me -8. And then when I run the 2 through on this side, -15 over 2 and 2, that 2 cancels that 2, so I'm going to have -15. And then continuing to distribute the 2, 2 times b is going to be 2b. All my fractions are gone. Get the letters on one side, numbers on the other, so get rid of that -15 by adding 15. So if I add 15 to this side, I'll have 2b. But if I add 15 to -8, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have 7. And then finally get rid of multiply by 2. So I'm gonna divide both sides by 2. It's all right that this is a fraction. B is equal to 7 over 2. So if B is 7 over 2, I have everything I need to write my equation. I'm going to replace the m with -5 over 2, and the b value is 7 over 2, and I have my final equation.